red female. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. You're our little red fire. Are you a red fire? So this little girl did really well on the release aspect of the test. She was very quick to move out of where she was dropped off. And she has a beautiful body height and her tail is wagging. She does not appear to be upset. I'm just going to say hi and introduce myself, But you will notice that she went, around the room a little before she came to me. So that showed me a little independent side. So we're trying to see if she's social or environmentally focused. So that puts her, you can see she came and visited. She was nice and friendly, interactive, lovely, right? But she was very quick to leave and go to look at the balls before she came back again. So she is going to have a moment, like a minute here, to see if how often does she keep coming back and forth. So if she stays away a lot, then I would consider her more environmental. If she decides to stay with me, then she has an environmental side, but she's a social puppy. Hey, you are so good. So I'm not going to pay her any attention to encourage her to stay with me. I'm going to stop speaking for a moment and see what she does. Don't eat that floor. So you can see that when I made the kissing sound or I talked to her, she's quite happy to come and interact. But if left to her own accord, she's quite able to keep herself busy and she's curious. So she's using her teeth on my jacket. So puppies sometimes use their teeth to explore their world, but we have that no teeth on skin exercise that would be good with her, like just to get her to understand that no teeth on skin is the way we want it. Right? And the earlier we can teach them, the better, that they understand. So I'm going to peg her. Well, the body shake is and the scratching that she did can be a release of stress. So she is feeling stressed because it's a total unknown to her. But man, she's handling it really well. Like she's really good. So this is the first time she's been away from her litter mates, and then she's just carried across a big parking lot and parked in here. And she's never met me and never been in this room before. So a little indicative of what she might be like when you take her home. And this is wonderful. She's quite able to adapt. Ow! Ow! Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Good girl. So, very playful. Okay, so I forgot everything I've said. So I would think that I would give her a 50-50 split. She has a really healthy environmental interest, but she also has a beautiful social side. So I would like to consider her to be 50-50. So getting up and moving around, we call this like a checking in exercise. And I also want to see what she does. Does she follow me around? Does she ignore me? Does she control my feet? Like, using her teeth. So this is quite nice. She's a bit underfoot, but there's no use of teeth. Don't you do that? Yay! So we're going to suggest that you do this kind of exercise. Yay! Praising her ridiculously well when she comes. Like, use this exercise as the start of your come training. And it's a great exercise to build a bond with her. So if you do it in a small room and then a bigger room with different toys, and she's not really interested in the toys, but swap them out, and then perhaps out in the backyard, and do that before you take her to a dog park or an overwhelming situation, because she has that environmental side. So a lot of people just think it's the best thing to get their puppies out and socialize. Good. And then they take them and they're a little disappointed that the puppy is not interested in them, like they're not connected. So you need to build this connection before you take her somewhere overwhelming and develop your bond with her. So she is doing really well. And again, this is more of a social side when she's not as interested as this. So I'm going to tell her to look at these, or ask her, right? What's in there? Look, my hand's in there. Can you go in? Can you go in? Look. What is it? Look. What's this? What's this mean? Yes. Yes. Yay. So very good. So lots of praise was that she understands that. She did really, really well. If she starts controlling your feet, just redirect her either by clicking your fingers or give her a... I'm trying to pick you up. So this is a nice chill side. Like she's just met me. Look at this. Look at you. Okay, get up. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah. Okay, so after running around and getting a belly scratch, this is a test of her patience and tolerance. So again, she doesn't know me, so she has no real reason to trust me, but she's very limp. She is looking around, and there's just a small movement. So you could hold her up a few times and treat her when you put her down before she moves, and just build on that. It was very good, but at the end she was like, okay, that's enough. So she would benefit a little bit to increase that level. She has grooming and vet visits, and you can't be there 24/7, so she has to develop that patience. But she did a very, very good job. What's this little thing? What's that? What is that? So very good. A lot of puppies really shy away from the paper because they've never heard that noise before. Yes. Very glad that she came back. You ready? Puppy bring, puppy bring, puppy bring. Oh, bring it. Bring it. Yay! Oh, very good. Again? You want to do it again? Look. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Oh, very, very good. And we're going to see if she drops it. Okay. So very, very good in the interaction, and she's quite willing to play. She did not want to drop it, so I'm going to say never to pull it out of her mouth. Here, puppy, look. But I'm going to give her a treat. Drop it. Thank you. I'm going to teach her to drop it by giving her a treat for doing so. So what happens is that if you pull it out of their mouth, the next time they will gobble it up quickly so that you won't take it. So leading to stomach trouble and vet visits. So we're going to teach this little girl to drop it. You ready? Look. Puppy, 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 bring it. Ooh, and drop it. Good girl. Here, that's for dropping it. So very, very good. So you could see how that would work, huh? She's quite energetic and a lot of fun. So what we're trying to do with this next little test is just to see how excited she gets for a high quality treat. Because in your training process, if you use something that she's too excited over, it's pretty counterproductive. You can imagine trying to get her to sit or stay. If all she wants is that treat, it's going to be really hard for her to focus. So your ideal is to find something that she likes a lot, knows is a reward, but doesn't send her over the top. Look at this. Look. So very, very good indeed. She just pushed the cup off. If she was to be overexcited, she would knock the cup and bat it around the room and forget there even was a treat. I think she has enough calmness about her that she would work very well with a good quality treat. And so that being said, if you run into trouble, just decrease the value of your treat until she is able to go up to another one. So basically you want something she really likes but doesn't go over the top. Very, very good. It's getting harder for me to get up there, little girl. Treat. What am I looking for? What are we going to do next? What's this? So, loud noise from behind. There was a quick startle, which we expect her to startle. It's how she recovers. It's very important. So, what does she do? She's in a whole new environment. She was playing happily, and all of a sudden, poof. Not sure what that was. So she didn't really come to me for, well, she's thinking about it. She did take a look at the noise source before she sat down. I'm going to give her a minute to try to do it herself. But again, it's like incremental training. You just want to, very good. So very, very good indeed. So she was a little bothered by that, but look at how she recovered. Sometimes I have to start walking around the room or give them treats, or they go to the door and hide. So she definitely didn't like the sound, but she was able to sit there and figure it out herself. So that is like really, really good. It's a nice level of confidence. And what's this in the floor? See what a difference between very good, very good. I want you to look at that on my ear. Yeah, very good. Woo. Whoa, good girl. See how responsive she is? How lovely that will be for you in your training. Okay, look. Yes. What's that? So very, very good, eh? So she's curious and not scared of the movement. Some puppies, again, especially after the noise, if they're a little bit upset with the noise, this is even monumental because they haven't had time to recover from that one yet. So very, very good sign of confidence. So just keep that. It's a lovely way to go through life as opposed to being a little unsure of things. I betcha. I betcha. My little redhead darling. So this is a basic prey drive. So the interest is there, and then she left. So I'm doing quite a bit of enticing, like I'm going right around her. Okay, so I'd have to say that she really doesn't have a lot of prey drive in her. Which is really good. It helps in your training because sometimes, like, there's real squirrels and kids on bikes and porcupines, and so still do your drop it, leave it, come to me, all of your attention exercises to put her attention on you. But as far as prey drive goes, she doesn't have a very high one, so that's good. What do you think? A little change in her attitude from the noise. You coming up? Yeah. This is your shot. Yes, very good. She is very trusting and very, she might benefit from a little bit of a desensitization to the noise because there is a change in her overall activity level. So do your exercises, the drop it, everything that she's very interactive. I think she's just beautiful. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, you did really well. You're just not sure.